different people in the same topic. We're going to just cover a bunch of it. But before we do, I thought it would be perfect, really, if you think about it, to start with what the media thinks of how smart you are. It's just, I mean, there's no other way to put it. Got a moth running around in here. My dogs are sleeping, so they're not going to go chase it down for me. So I might have to get a flash water out here in a minute. Anyway, let's get into this. Mike Davis and they're just buffoons, man. I mean, did you not see what I seen?
Thank you for having me.
All right. This was quite the theater day, and I think Democrats walk away tonight from the Attorney General Pam Bondi hearing with having not really scored any points. In fact, a lot of times when they tried to score points, she reminded them that Democrats had the bigger liability on this. They didn't prosecute Jeffrey Epstein. They didn't even talk about him for the last 10 years. And by the way, the biggest missed opportunity was in George W. Bush's administration. How do you rate today's hearing, and what do you think the average American took away from it?
Pam Bondi showed once again today why I'm her biggest fan, because she's bold, she's fearless. These Democrats brought a butter knife to a gunfight, and it did not go well for them. Pam plays nobody's fool. She came prepared, in command. She clearly laid out her successes as President Trump's Attorney General, how she's making America safe again for President Trump. She hit it on the park today.
Yeah, and I think that may have been the part that gets missed in the media coverage. But if you were an average person watching today, that opening statement, the things that in 1 year, Donald Trump, Pam Bondi, Kash Patel were able to accomplish that in 4 years or 12 years of Obama-Biden rule couldn't be accomplished. It leaves a really lasting impression. A lot of the fighting seemed to be meaningless once you get to the bottom line of that. How important was that for the public to hear today?
It's very important, because if you think about what do real Americans and real America care about, do they care about these squabbles inside of Washington, D.C.? No, they care about the safety of their family. And Pam Bondi, working with President Trump and many others in the Trump administration, have made America safe again, as President Trump promised he would do.
The Dow right now is over. The Dow is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader, as I hear, Raskin. The Dow is over 50,000 right now. The S&P at almost 7,000. And the NASDAQ smashing records. Americans' 401ks and retirement savings are booming. That's what we should be talking about. We should be talking about making Americans safe. We should be talking about, what does a Dow have to do with anything? That's what they just asked. Are you kidding?
Mr. Jordan, Mr. Jordan.
Committee. What does the Dow have to do? Buffoon. I don't know obviously she's got that talking point from Trump, which is just bad optics altogether, if you think about it, because that was horrible. Like, they're talking about children being raped and killed and eaten, and she's talking about the Dow. It's ridiculous, and we're going to get into that tonight. We're going to get into that, but before we do, let's keep going. I got some more of this stuff. Listen to what some people are saying about this.
Hey, it appears we have an international global cabal and many of them, they gather together and they abuse innocent young women. Is someone going to go to jail for that?
The Dow right now is over